Good morrow, improvisers, and welcome to the Royal Court, where today we are going to be using arpeggios to improvise some fanfares. Now, what is an arpeggio? You might have played one on your instrument already. We can think about the notes of a scale being numbers. Here's a scale. That's a G major scale, and I can number the notes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And an arpeggio uses the most important notes of the scale. It uses 1. Some people call that the root, and you can think of the roots of the tree going down into the earth. The root, 1. And the third note of the scale, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm in G major, so that's B. And the fifth note of the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the note D in G major. And then I go all the way up to the top again to 8, which is back to the root. So it sounds like this. Get your instrument. Get ready to play with me. Let's play a G major arpeggio. Here we go. Yeah, fantastic sound. Well done. Now you might know how to play that G major arpeggio in 2 octaves. And if you can do that, you can feel very proud of yourself, very smug, and you can play it in 2 octaves as well. I'd like you to join me in playing this arpeggio, but this time we can change the order of the notes. We don't have to go all the way up and down again. We can switch around and change the order of the notes. Let's have a go. Excellent. We're already starting to sound like a fanfare. Now, what is a fanfare? You may well ask, improvisers. And a fanfare is a short piece of music that people used to play in the olden times, in medieval Europe particularly, in order to announce someone's arrival in the room. Someone very important, like a duke or a duchess or a count or a countess, or maybe even a king or a queen. You'd have a short piece of music, usually played on a brass instrument. If you play a brass instrument, fantastic. A trumpet or a horn or maybe a bugle. And it would sound very impressive, and it would let everyone know that someone very important was about to enter the room. And it would sound like this. For instance. So, let's do a little exercise now. We're going to have a backing track. And there's no rhythm to this backing track, so we can be nice and free. I'm going to play a little bit of an improvisation, a little bit of an improvised fanfare with my 4 notes of the arpeggio. G, B, D, and G at the top. Then I'm going to leave a little bit of space, and you can make up anything you'd like, something fanfare-y. And as we play this, as we improvise it like this, can we think about the intention behind the music? We should actually always think about the intention behind the music. And the intention behind this music is someone very proud. I'm going to use this Italian phrase, maestoso, which means royal and majestic. Someone very proud and very royal and majestic with a sense of presence as they walk in the room. Here comes our out of time fanfare improvisation. Your turn. Lovely. You improvise G, B, and D. Lovely, my turn. Your turn. Oh, very fanfare-y. Excellent stuff, improvisers. Let's see if we can put a bit of rhythm with this. So this time, I'm going to play 2 bars, and then I'm going to leave 2 bars of space. And it's your job to fill that space with a fanfare improvisation. Now let's think again about intention, about something that's proud and brave. Quite often you might like to use dotted rhythms in fanfares. And if you don't know, dotted rhythms go like this. Skip, slow. Slow, skip, slow. Slow, skip, slow. Play with me. Any note you like. Yeah, excellent. That's a really good rhythm to use in your fanfare. So here we go, people. I'm going to play 2 bars. I'm going to leave 2 bars of space, and you're going to fill those 2 bars of space with your improvised fanfare. Here it comes. Go. 1, 2, me. You. Anything you like. Your turn. Me. Your turn. A little bit longer. Let's do 4 bars. Me for 4 bars, you for 4 bars. Your turn. Let's do 1 more. Here I go. You'll go. Excellent stuff, improvisers. That was improvising using fanfares. And just like your scale, next time you're practicing your arpeggio, remember it's actually really good practice to be as creative as you can with that arpeggio. Can you make lots of different fanfares with it? Can you take an arpeggio in a different key that isn't G major and turn it into a fanfare with lots of dotted rhythms? Can you announce your presence next time you walk into your instrumental lesson with a fanfare and impress your teacher? I hope so. That's it from me. See you next week in your improvisation class. Bye.